Make dua like the Prophet taught us, and with one voice let's all say Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair. Barakallahu lakuma wa baraka alaykuma wa jama'a baynakuma fi khair.
As precious as children are to parents, they could also be causes of agony in this life and in the hereafter if they are not properly trained. Giving a Muslim child only Western education is like building a one-footed player who sits on reserve bench for long. Qibla Schools Ibadan is capable of giving your child a sound Western and Islamic education with emphasis on art-based, science and technology courses. Even vocational training like sewing, soap making, tie and dye are not left out. With a well-stocked library and computer room, our students are ever prepared for all external examinations. Come rain, come shine. Buses are available for their movement as well as modern sporting facilities. Yet the teaching of Quran and Sunnah to Rasulullah is never compromised. See our seasoned tutors as they impact knowledge in these children with the fear of Allah. The excellent performance of our students at all external examinations and competitions is a testimony of our diligence and the favor of Allah on us. Qibla Primary School and Qibla High School are located side by side at plots 2 to 5 Ibadan Southwest Multipurpose Scheme near Aleshiloye Market, Ibadan. Telephone 0805-272-5253 or 0803-313-2027. Qibla Schools, we set the pace.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the merciful. All praises and adorations be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord of the universe, the most gracious, the most merciful. We seek refuge from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala against evil of our deeds and evil of our hearts. We testify that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is only one God that is worthy to be worshipped. And we testify that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is Allah's messenger and his servant. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless his noble prophet and his followers to the day of resurrection. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Distinguished audience, this is your favorite program reaching you from Qibla Schools, sponsored by Qibla Schools Aleshiloye Ibadan. The description of paradise is our topic today. What is paradise and what is Al-Jannah? And how do we describe paradise, and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had already described paradise in Al-Quran and authentic narrations from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Al-Jannah is an Arabic word means paradise. Paradise is an eternal garden of enjoyment for the believers. Then who are the true believers? The true believers are those who believe in the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his creation, oneness of Allah in his ownership, that is, Allah is the owner of everything, and also oneness of Allah in his providing for all creatures, and oneness of Allah in controlling everything. The true believer also believes in the creation of angels from light, and that they always obey the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. True believers also believe in the prophets of Allah. They are men like us, but they are messengers of Allah who deliver message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to their people. Among them is Prophet Noah, Prophet Ibrahim, Prophet Musa, and Prophet Isa, and likewise Prophet Muhammad sallallahu that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent to every mankind, even the jinns. True believers also believe in the revealed books of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the revealed books, these revealed books are truly words and sayings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Among them is Quran of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu. The Quran was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu in Mecca and Medina and some other cities that the Prophet sallallahu visited. Another revealed book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is an Injil that was revealed to Prophet Isa alayhi salatu wassalam. Another book is Taurat that was revealed to Prophet Musa alayhi salatu wassalam. Another one is Suhuf of Prophet Ibrahim, and Zabur that was revealed to Prophet Dawood alayhi salatu wassalam.
Alima aṣáárín jìnnà lára búkẹ́ ọ̀kẹ́rẹ́ mo rìn gbẹ̀rẹ̀ lónìí mo débi wọ́n gbé fodó òbúlẹ̀ jẹun. Qibla schools ní ìwé àròtọ̀ tí mo gán ní ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀sìn àti ìwà ọmọlúwàbí gbé wọn wò bí èwù. Yàrá ìyáwé kàwé wọn ò lẹ́gbẹ́ bámúlókún. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bí ìkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ wọn ò nírọ̀. Wo ọmọ kan kọ̀ǹpútà kan ni ọkọ̀ ń bẹ tí wọ́n fi ń káwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kákéwú kákàwé kákọ́ṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ni tiwọn. Ó jọ mí lójú o.
Ó pẹ́ tẹ́mi ti mọ Qibla schools bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tí wọ́n rí nursery school Qibla Abdullah mi lahùn sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni primary wọn ni Yusuf dàgbà sí. Kódà bọ́dọ̀ ń bá yọ̀ǹda Qibla high school lóyún dàmọ́lágan lọ ohun ìṣeré ọmọdé kúnbẹ̀ fọ́fọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tìdárayá àwọn àgbàlagbà náà gbẹ̀yìn ẹ wo bí baba sọmọ làwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti olùkọ́ wọn ṣe ń bẹ̀.
Qibla preparatory àti Qibla high school ló fẹ̀gbẹ́kẹ̀gbẹ́ lójú kan ní plot 2 to 5 Ìbàdàn South West multipurpose scheme Alẹ́ṣinlọ́yẹ́ Ìbàdàn.
Telephone 0805-272-5253 àti 0803-313-2027. Qibla schools iwájú lójúgùn ń gbé.
True believers also believe in the day of judgment, that one day every soul will be resurrected from their graves and their deeds will be accounted for on the day of accountability. True believers also believe in destiny, either the good side of a destiny or the bad side. The paradise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is solely created and preserved for the believers who always enjoy to do goods and hate to do what is awfully bad. Paradise will never come to an end. Likewise, its enjoyment is eternal. Paradise consists of many enjoyments, of which a soul cannot describe how it is. The people of paradise will enjoy untouched fruits, food, drinks, wine, and wives that are free from menstruations or delivery bloods. Paradise contains a lot of beautiful flowers and birds and undiluted milks and wines. People of paradise will enjoy eternal tranquility and peace of mind. Paradise is full of gold and silver and cool atmosphere. Paradise is an uninterrupted bliss, and the people of paradise will abide therein forever. They will not come out from paradise forever. Their enjoyment will be eternal for them. Likewise, they will not be deprived from anything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has preserved for them in the paradise. They will always enjoy all kind of bliss, from food, drink, clothing, housing, good neighborliness, and purity of heart. Al-Jannah, paradise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is a diverse and innumerable bliss indeed, and an internal and undiluted or uninterrupted enjoyment in paradise. For paradise does not contain death nor sleep. Almighty Allah has given the believers good news and glad tidings of rewards which they are going to enjoy on the day of judgment. That is, they will enter paradise. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, "Aynan yashrabu biha ibadullah yufajjiruha tafjira." A lake will be preserved, will be given to the people of paradise. Yufajjiruha tafjira. They will be drinking from it till eternal. This is highly recommended in order to encourage Muslims to always enjoy commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and always avoid what is prohibited for them. That is why we will always find Al-Quran usually mention torment for those who will suffer it on the day of judgment in hellfire. Quran always mention paradise and its several enjoyments, and for those who will enter the paradise. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَا تَعْلَمُ نَفْسٌ مَاذَا أُخْفِيَ لَهُ مِنْ قُرَّةِ أَعْيُنٍ جَزَاءً بِمَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. And no soul knows what has been hidden for them of comfort of eyes, of reward And this comfort of highs of reward is what they used to do or is what they always do, is what this comfort of highs is what they will always work towards to enjoy when they were on the surface of the heart. This is in Quran chapter Surah Sajdah, verse 17. Paradise is full of enjoyment, like we said earlier, and no one will suffer anything in the paradise. No one will be deprived or deterred from any kind of enjoyment, either food, fruit, drinking of water, drinking of wines, drinking of milks, and marrying untouched wives in the paradise. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve Al-Jannah of God for every one of us and make us steadfast on his path to the day of judgment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from hellfire, because Allah said in Surah Al-Furqan that إِنَّهَا كَانَ غَرَامًا إِنَّهَا سَاءَتْ مُسْتَقَرًّا وَمَقَامًا. Definitely, hellfire is very awful, and إِنَّهَا سَاءَتْ مُسْتَقَرًّا وَمَقَامًا. It is awful to stay in. Hellfire is very awful to stay in. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from hellfire and make us from those who will enjoy paradise. Bihaqi la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-azim. Distinguished audience, this is message reaching you from Qibla School, Aleshinoye, Ibadan. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wa sallallahu wa sallam wa barik ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Timba kawe mi batami atunko ko ká.
tá a bá kàwé tá a fi tọ́lọ́run síwájú ní bàtà kókó kàífi rọ́ni lọ́rùn ẹsẹ̀ káfọmọlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àlùkùránì àtẹ̀kọ́ ìwé tó yanrantí lọ́mọ fi lè ṣàṣeyọrí láyé tí ó sì tún jèrè ní àlẹ́ àhírà. bá a kúkú fẹgbẹ̀rún pàǹṣàgùnmu àtìlẹ́yìn ẹ̀kọ́ gbóná ni tó bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n júwe Qibla schools Ìbàdàn fún yín. ilé ìwé akéwù kàwé ṣe súnà tó ṣàrọ̀ ọ̀tọ̀. Qibla primary school láti ń fohùn èlò ẹ̀kọ́ òde òní kọ́mọ ohun ìṣeré lóríṣiríṣi tí mọ́mọdé jẹ̀rẹ̀ ilé ìwé lójoojúmọ́ àtàwọn olùkọ́ bí òbí lọ́lọ́run àálà fi jíǹkì wà. ti Qibla high school yìí gan tún wọ ìyàmì ẹ̀kọ́ ìmọ̀ sáyẹ́ǹsì ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ technology tó ń tiṣẹ́ ọwọ́ vocational studies lọ́bí ń káwọn ọmọ wa bí wọ́n ṣe ń kéwù ni wọ́n ń kàwé kódà àtúnkọ́ wọn lẹ́sìn ní tìlànà Allah wa rasulihi. ọkọ̀ ń bẹ ní sẹpẹ́tà fi ń káwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ àyíká wa àrímọ̀ lè lọ ni. àṣeyọrí àwọn ọmọ wa níbi èsì ìdánwò àṣejáde gbogbo ó ń lẹ̀rí máa jẹ́ mi sọ ìtẹ́pámọ́ṣẹ́ àtàánú ọlọ́run àálà lórí wa. Qibla schools wà ní plot 2, 3, 4 and 5 Ìbàdàn South West multi-purpose scheme nítòsí ọjà Alẹ́ṣinlọ́yẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. tẹlifóònù 0805-272-5253 àti 0803-313-2027. Qibla schools ìwájú lójúgùn gbé.
Raise our hands and make dua like the Prophet taught us, and with one voice let's all say, La